Everyone, welcome back to Palace Palettes Perfumes and Panning. Phoebe Faye here, and I'm here to do a quick Valentine's Day inspired makeup look, really quick, and just using a few products. We'll see what we can do, and yeah, let's keep watching. I've done my skincare and creams and all that stuff, and I've just washed my hair, so I'm going to put some of this stuff in. I got it just to kind of condition my hair a little bit because it's a bit on the dry side. So it's the L'Oreal LV Glycolic Gloss one. For dull porous hair, so we'll just stick some of this in and scrunch it up a little bit, and yeah, you know, curly girl hair routine, I guess. So I've used my metal detox just there now. Well, it's not just there now, it's drying. It's like I let it air dry most of the time. I air dry my hair, yeah. I don't usually use much heat on it, you know. So we just put some of this in just to give it something, a little bit of whatever. Leaves a nice scent too on your hair. So yeah, so let me know below what you use on your hair, and if you have curly hair or anything like that, or you know, I'd love to hear a fellow curly girl hair routine. Let me know tips and tricks. So that already looks a little bit better. It looks, the curls look more defined a little bit than frizz. So I'm using a lot of this now just for the sake of the video, but yeah. So we'll get into the makeup now in a sec. So I have some new products to try out that I got from an Irish brand, and yeah, I have a lovely brown mascara to try out too, so that's looking very curly. A lovely brown mascara I've been seeing people use brown mascara a lot lately, and I just thought since I've blue eyes it would enhance them and make them pop a little bit. So we'll do that. We'll try it out and see if it makes any difference from the regular black mascara. Not really sure, but yeah, I don't really have a brown mascara, so this is my first time kind of not using them. I think it's my first time using a brown mascara, you know. So yeah, so let's just get into it. So I have a lovely new brush to use, which is double-ended. I really wanted a double-ended brush, and I got one in this Valentine's Day bundle thing that I got from Irish brand Bella Mianta. I saw it advertised on Instagram, and I thought it's a good deal, so yeah. So I have this glow base 3-in-1 skin illuminator, primer and serum, so we'll just use that as a base product. So it comes like so, and I got it in the shade Pearl Glow. So it's kind of like just a glowy product, but that's all I'm using because I don't have any new foundations or concealers. So yeah, we'll just use that and see how that looks on the skin. So let's just get into it. I also have my Charlotte Tilbury brushes and this little pouch to use for the eyeshadow look, which will be kind of a Valentine's Day inspired. Well, we'll try and make it as Valentine's as possible as we can. So yeah, just a quick little inspo look. So let's get into it then. So I have this new palette as well. I think it's like I just keep like rambling on. I think it's a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury face palette. I'll show you what it looks like. So it comes in this lovely peach packaging, and I don't want to, like, you can see what I mean, like it has 5 eyeshadows and it has like a highlighter, blush and bronzer. So don't want to blind you with the like reflective part of it, but yeah. So let's try out this Pearl Glow Base 3-in-1. Don't know what it's like, so I'm going to use this end of the brush. So I see people with these brushes all the time, these lovely double-ended ones, and I really wanted one. So I got it in this Valentine's bundle, and it's lovely. It's like the fibres are like brown on it, or chocolatey kind of colour. So that's nice. So let's just see what this looks like. This is the lightest shade in the product that I got. So it's not going to give me a lot of like coverage. It's very pale, but it will give me a glow. And I can use a little bit of bronzer then, just to give me a bit of colour back into the face. So let's disperse this around the face and get into it. So I need what mirror will I use? I have a little mirror in this Charlotte Tilbury thing, so I'll use that. Very you know, multi-purpose. So this is very pale, but I've heard good things about it. It's very pale, but yeah, it just gives you a nice glow, I guess. So it's kind of like a highlighter primer thing. So yeah, it's the palest shade in the range. I think there's like 6 colours, but I got the palest one because I just wanted a nice like glowy product, which is basically what it is. So so it's just giving me a nice kind of glow to the face. And let's put a little bit more on. It's nice actually. It's not giving a lot of coverage, but it's not going to, is it, when it's a glowy product? Let's put a little bit more on. Dab it round. So I could definitely do a bit of concealer or something, but you know, we won't do that today, because for the purpose of the video I just wanted it to be these products. So that's that, looking kind of glowy. So I guess it's kind of like a dupe for sort of like the kind of like Charlotte Tilbury one, the Hollywood Flawless Filter, which I have a mini of, as you know, or something like that. It's kind of just like a glowy product, but I like it, it's good. But I would definitely need, if I was going out like somewhere special, a bit more coverage over it. So I'd put like a foundation or concealer or something. So yeah, but it is definitely glowy. So I also got this fan from the brand, which is really cool, isn't it? It's like, I really wanted this, so one of these for a long time. I got Tracy one too, like identical, they're the same. But it's just handy because I'm always doing this like when I do my makeup, like fanning myself. So it's nice to have an actual fan now for setting spray and stuff like that. Very bougie, I know. But yeah. So next we'll go in with some bronzer, and then we'll do some blush and highlight. So this is a very kind of simplistic look. So we have the bronzer here. It's a nice shade. So this is the all-in-one eye and face palette in peach bronze. So yeah. So we'll just do a little bit of the bronzer. We'll use the same brush, multi-purpose, just like so. So if I was going like somewhere special or something, I'd use a lot more makeup than this, but yeah, it's alright for a simple look. Use the same brush, or the same mirror. See what this looks like. Well, that's a nice bronzer. Putting some colour back on the face. Yeah, I like that. It's a nice match actually. So yeah, it's nice over the glowy product. Then we'll do the blush and some mascara, a little bit of eyeshadow, a little bit of lip, and that'll be good to go. So next thing is the blush. So I have two blushes. I have this one which is in fuchsia. It's just excuse me, it's just a blush stick in the shade fuchsia. So it's just like a pinky. So you get to choose what colour you want basically in this bundle. And I chose the fuchsia because if you know, you know. I'm a pink girl, love pink, so I had to choose the fuchsia. I saw a lot of people choosing the Desert Rose shade, but which is more of a peachy, kind of neutrally sort of blush. But if you know, you know. I love pink, so I had to go with the pink one. So let's just apply this a little bit to the top of the cheeks. So I don't like bring it down to this part. Ooh, I need a drink. Excuse me for a sec. Sorry about that. I had a little cough, so I got some Camera Sport Irish Spring still water. So yeah. So as I was saying before that little calamity, I have the pink blush, yeah. So what was I saying again? Oh yeah, I put it here on the sort of top of the cheeks because it kind of gives you more of a like, we put a little bit more on of this stuff, and it gives you more of a like lifted look instead of like dragging you down. I've seen people do it like on the here, and the difference it makes if you apply it higher up, so it gives you more of a like lifted look and it makes you look younger. So yeah, so we'll use this end of the actually I might use this one again because it's more like curved. Yeah, so we'll just like blend the blush a little bit, and then I'll just put a little bit of the powder that came in the palette on top. So it's very pink, but that's the goal, isn't it? So I'm just going for a coffee after this, so it's just very natural sort of makeup look. Excusez-moi, a little bit more water. I don't know why that happens to me when I do videos. Like I get a cough. It's like bad timing, isn't it, Phoebe? To get a cough and like a tickly throat. So we just dab that in, that little blush. It's very natural. We put a little bit on the nose too, and it is the bee on the top of it. So excuse the nails, they're like again a hot mess as usual. most of the time they are a hot mess because I haven't gotten them done much lately, but so you're just gonna have to excuse that and I can overlook it and pretend I have beautiful long ongles. So yeah, I don't obviously have beautiful ongles right now, but you know, ongles, the French for nails, I think. Anyhow, moving on. So I'll go in with an eyeshadow. What will we do next? We'll do highlighter next. Sorry, I'm getting carried away here with the jokes. So I have a nice like a nice blush shade and a nice highlighter shade in this palette. So this basically is everything you need for your face on it. So yeah, it's a really good palette actually on if you were like traveling or something, if you didn't want to carry like individual blush and like all that stuff. Bronzer, highlighter is everything you need in it, and it has 5 eyeshadows too. So I'm looking very blushy right now. It's a lot of blush, but I like it that way. So I think this is actually a cream highlighter that comes, yeah, it is. So we'll just pop a little bit on the nose. And back into the cheeks. So it's a very natural look. So I do have right now, I don't know, it's a little bit of skincare talk. I do have a little few breakouts right now. So you're just gonna have to overlook that too. But they're not too bad. I used to have really bad acne as a teenager, but yeah, they're not too bad. But I have a little bit of a breakout here, so just overlook that. Yeah, you know the vibes. I don't know what it is. I'm just a little bit broken out right now. Don't know what it is. Could be hormonal acne, not really sure. So yeah. So next we're going to do some eyeshadow, I guess. So I thought this look would be like less than 5 minutes, but I'm talking a lot, so it's getting a little bit long. But that's okay. So we'll just go with the Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadow, and we'll take this sort of like transition-y shade that comes with it, and we'll apply this all over the lid. So I'm trying to go for a kind of Valentine's Day inspired look. So we'll see. And this is my first time trying their eyeshadows. This is my first time trying anything from the brand actually. So it's an Irish brand. Yeah, Bella Mianta. They're quite readily available in Ireland. Like you can get them in all the pharmacies and stuff like that. Their products. But I actually placed this as an online order. So yeah, it's a really good brand actually, to be fair. So then we have these two kind of matte brown shades. So I'm going to use those in the crease obviously. I will actually mix them. So we have this kind of mustardy shade, and then we have a more matte sort of brownie shade. So we'll just mix them and put them in the crease, and then we'll do a little bit of shimmer. So I do like to keep it very simple, the eyeshadow. I'm not like a big crazy cray eyeshadow person. Oh, that's nice. That's lovely actually. So I'm really impressed with this little palette. So obviously I bought the palette separately, but I think it's really good. And it didn't come in the bundle. In the bundle you got a blush, you got a mascara, the lovely brush that I showed you, the double-ended one, and you also got it's a Valentine's Day bundle, and you also got what else? I'm looking on the ground. A lip oil, yeah, which I'll use in a few minutes. But yeah, really good bundle. And so I've nothing for the brows today because the brows are going to be left as is, au naturel, because I have no products for the brow. The brows, which is new, so you know, we'll just leave them as so. I'm not even going to bother brushing them out, we'll just leave them. So usually I do eyeliner next. Oh no, I have to do the shimmer. I'm very all over the place today. So we'll use this kind of shimmery kind of whitey shade on the finger. Ooh, it's glittery, pretty. And then we'll go in with the mascara. So I'm very talkative today. Yeah, that's really glittery and soft to the fingertips. It's really creamy actually. Lovely. So obviously Valentine's Day doesn't have to be like red and pink, you know, it can be a little bit of shimmer, a little bit of glitter, and off you go. So let me know what your plans are below for Valentine's Day. Well, obviously if you celebrate, if you don't celebrate, we'll have a little chit chat in the comments. And are you going out? Are you doing anything nice? So yeah. I keep keep saying that after every sentence. So yeah. So next we're going to go in with the gorgeous mascara, which comes in this box. It's the brown, there we go, it's all over the ground. Lash Illusion Tube and Mascara in brown, Ultimate False Lash Effect. So I can't wait to use this, obviously. And it comes like so, really nice mascara. So it also came in black and burgundy. I have like 1,000,001 black mascaras, if you know you know. Like black mascara, I have so many of them. Don't really have 1,000,001, but I have a lot, so yeah, it's better to just get a brown one for the change. Look at that beautiful wand. It's kind of like a tubing mascara. It is actually a tubing mascara, it says so. Lash Illusion Tubing Mascara. So it's beautiful, it's like a chocolatey colour, I love it. So let's just put some of that on the lashes and see how we go. If we can see any difference. So I'll be using this with more makeup, obviously, if I have more of a full face on. I will see, like, with different makeup looks how it holds up, but it's meant to be a really good mascara for lengthening. So that's nice. It's very, like, it's much more soft than I usually use, because the black mascaras can be very, like, dramatic, sort of. You know, it gives you more of a dramatic look, whereas this is way more natural. And already I can feel the lashes are kind of lifted, you know? Like, I can feel them kind of lifted a little bit. They look good, yeah. I like it. So, brown mascara is the way to go if you have blue eyes. It'll just pop them. Don't know how it works, but it's meant to be the colour to go to if you have a blue eye. Or any blue in your eyes. It'll pop it. So yeah, it's a nice mascara after a few coats. It's definitely giving me that lovely lifted clump effect that I love, and I can actually see it, like, my eyes look a little bit bluer, which is good. It's nice. So usually I don't double dip in my mascara, but today I am for some reason. You know, like putting it in and you know, usually I don't do that, but yeah, my eyes look a lot bluer actually already. Do a little bit on the lower lash line. So just clean that little bit up. So they do look a lot bluer, yeah. So it definitely works. It does what it's supposed to. It kind of pops your eyes colour. And then they also had a burgundy, as I said, and a black one. But like I said, I have so many black mascaras. And then the other one they had was burgundy, which I have a Maybelline Sky High in burgundy, so I just love this packaging, by the way, as I'm putting it away. So yeah, I have a Maybelline Sky High in burgundy. Tracy loves that one, she swears by it, the burgundy colour. So yeah, I didn't really need a burgundy mascara, but the brown one is doing what it says on the tin, sort of thing. Well, it's not supposed to make your eyes blue, but you know what I mean, it does it. So next we'll finally finish the look off with a little bit of lip, and then we'll be done. So I'm not using any setting spray because simply I don't have a new one. So I'm going to go back in with this blusher, and I'm going to put a little bit on the finger and give myself a lip tint with it, because it's multi-purpose, I guess, you know. So we'll just use this blush and put some on the lips, so it'll make it pink. I'm not going to go in full on putting the blush on my lips. I'll just put it on the fingertip and, you know, and give me a little soft look. So as you know, I'm much more of a full glam girl. Like, I like to use a lot more makeup, but for a simple look, this is really nice. It's a nice lip tint too. Well, it's not a lip tint, it's a blush. And then finally we'll go in with this lip oil in the shade Pink and give some glossiness. So this is a really pretty lip oil. Love the lip oil. Nice colour. So love that sound when it comes out of the tube. Wait for it. Ooh, it didn't make it. Wait. Yeah, no, you can't hear it. But usually when these things open, you know, it makes a satisfying sound. So we'll just put some of this lip oil on, and then I'll be done. It's nice, very glossy. So that's that really. That's pretty much the very simple look. I'm not even going to use any setting spray, as I said, because I don't really have any new ones. But I just keep it simple today. I'm just going for coffee. So yeah, not really, don't have any like dramatic plans or anything. So yeah, so it's a very glowy look, and obviously this stuff works because it's very glowy. Even though I put some powder bronzer on, the stuff is coming through and keeping the glow. So it's not matte, it's kind of like a glowy look. You can see the sheen on my face. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry it was a bit longer than I anticipated, but such is life, you know, when you're yammering on. So yeah, let me know below what you thought in the comments. Enjoyed this little video, and give us a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, and do hype us out if you can. If you see that option, like, do, because I'm not like do, you know, just like it would really help our channel, and we'd appreciate it if you hyped us out. So no pressure, but do, if you see the hype button, feel free if you enjoyed the video, and comment below your thoughts. Keep it kind in the comments as always, because we love kindness. And yeah, I feel like a diva with this little fan. I'm like, you know, it's so dramatic, but it's handy, you know, just for cooling your face down after the maquillage. So yeah, let me know what you thought of my silly antics. No, I'm just joking. Let me know what you thought of this little video, and we'll see you soon. Do all the good YouTubey stuff. Okay, bye.